about some ribs, some baby back ribs? Here's about a 2.3 pound package of ribs, and the butcher cut them in half for me that way. You're also going to need some ginger, cinnamon, baking soda, cornstarch, some rice wine or sake. You're going to need ketchup and some Worcestershire sauce and some soy sauce. You also need some sugar and flour, and I think that's about it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put together the marinade in the plastic bag. Here is 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Some people call it corn flour. And here is 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Put that in there. And baking soda. I'm going to add a half a teaspoon in there. And here's the ginger. It's about a teaspoon and a half, maybe a little more than a teaspoon. And I need rice wine, a teaspoon of that. And that will go into the bag. And I want a tablespoon of soy sauce. Excuse me, I have a terrible cold. Okay, so soy sauce in there, 1 tablespoon. And I also need water, a tablespoon of water, just to thin it out a bit. Put that in the bag. And you just want to kind of mush this together and let this sit for a minute while I cut up the ribs. I found on the back of the ribs, on the inside of them, there's a layer of skin, and I've had that pulled off of both of them. And I'm just going to cut these into individual ribs, like so, and put all of them into the marinade here. And you need to let these marinate at least 4 hours. I'm going to cook these up tomorrow. I'll let them marinate over for a day. It's been 24 hours, and here's what the ribs look like after marinating. Took them out of the bag and put them in here. So for our sauce, here is 1/4 cup of water. And to the water, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, corn flour, and cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and then I'm going to use ketchup. I want 2 tablespoons of ketchup. There's 1 and 2. And Worcestershire, you know, that sauce, 2 tablespoons of that. God, I gotta learn how to say that. And mix this up, and this is your sauce. I don't think I told you guys how many ribs I have. I have 2.3 pounds, which is just over a kilo, and they're all cut up into pieces. I'm going to put about 1/4 of them into the oil at a time and fry them. The oil is at about 380 right now. And then, so there we go. Okay, they've been in there 3 minutes. They're done, and I'm going to take them out. The oil went down to about 330 degrees. That's pretty good. Didn't go down too far. So there's what they look like after they're fried. And I'm going to let the oil recover just a minute or two and do the rest of them. The next thing I did, I have them all fried up. Don't they look like crispy critters? They remind me of chicharrones. Anyway, I took 2 tablespoons of oil that I've deep fried them in, put them in a clean pan, and now we're going to add our sauce in there. Sauce with the cinnamon and everything in there. It's boiling, and we're going to put the ribs in there and toss them around, and just get them all covered as best you can. Have them all plated up. They've been sitting and cooling about 5 minutes. Very good, tender. I love the sweet sauce. An aftertaste of cinnamon. Just an aftertaste. These would be very good with baked beans. Well, I'm going to eat most of these. Thanks so much for watching.